My name is Wanyi.
Okay, let me start. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my presentation. My name is Wanyi, and the presentation will last about 10 minutes. Today I'm going to introduce a car brand to you, which is not that famous, and it is called Infiniti. My topic is Infiniti with luxury, and I will explain it in my presentation to show why it is luxury. So let's start. And in the presentation, this is my index. The history will be introduced, and the development of the brand will also be shown. And I will also show you its main products, its market, its sponsorship, and the problems the brand has. And at the end of the presentation, I will show you the future trend. Okay, before I start the presentation, can I ask you some questions? How many of you have the driving license? Sir?
I do.
You do?
I don't.
Okay. Have you ever heard about the Infiniti car?
In my country, it's not that popular, but I met it first time there, so I saw the car. But I can count on the fingers of my one hand how many cars I saw.
Okay. So another question is, where do you think the brand is from? Is it from United States or Asia, Japan?
Since you are Japanese here.
No. I say Infiniti
Okay.
or.
I think it's American.
You think it's American? But okay, here I'm going to introduce its history. It is a Japanese car, like other famous brands you have here before. Lexus, Acura, and later Infiniti. Lexus is the higher brand of Toyota, it's the luxury brand of Toyota, and Acura is the higher luxury brand of Honda. And also Infiniti is the higher luxury brand of Nissan. And I have to say, Infiniti is the most new one among other brands. It was firstly introduced in 1990 in America. So it was a project by the Nissan company that it was designed for United States market and the European market, and the Asian market is not its target market at the beginning. Okay, the developments of the brand. In 1990, the second model was firstly introduced in United States. It was a two-door vehicle, and it's called M30. And in 1991, the third module, Infiniti G20, was based on a Nissan engine and was introduced in Europe. However, by 2000, Infiniti was facing extinction, and many of its shops were closed in Europe and also United States, because its design and its price are not satisfying the customer. And for 2007, Infiniti brand redesigned its brand and redesigned its products, and they developed a car which is called the G35, and it has made a very big success. And in 2008, by a new version of the company's G-Coupe, the G37 was a single of their brand. Now I'm going to introduce you its main brand. Firstly, I'm going to introduce the G products to you. G product is the champion products of the Infiniti. Here you can see this one is called the G Convertible. G Convertible is a two-door vehicle. It's a two-door car without a roof. And here is the G Sedan. It's also a two-door car. And the G Coupe is more formal than others. And its target group is between 25 to 50. And it's a kind of sport car. And let's go to its other products. Here is the GM. GM is a new design of the brand. It is cheaper and smaller than its usual car. Because Infiniti was set a very high brand with a high price, but its target group is very narrow. So the company considered to develop a new car, which is called the Infiniti M. It is very cheap, so many people can afford it. So this made a very big success in the market. And also Infiniti FX and the GX are SUV cars of the brand. They have no difference from the outlook, but FX is smaller and the GX is bigger. That's the main thing. Okay, now let's go to the interesting part. It's called brand marketing strategy. The marketing strategy that Infiniti uses is called brand cooperation. Infiniti is cooperating with other famous brands, and here you can see Infiniti is doing with Louis Vuitton, and they together invent a new car which is called Infiniti Essence. In the Infiniti Essence, like this car, its inside design are designed by Louis Vuitton, and the engine and the outside is designed by Infiniti. So it's a very luxury car with very high price. I'd like to show you a very small video here to see the car. Here, just 30 seconds. Here you can see, like, people were surprised in the car exhibition. The back part of the Infiniti Essence were totally Louis Vuitton, and it looks very, very luxury. It looks very, very luxury. Like since the car was shown to the market, people, the audience and people were very surprised because it's luxury. So that's why it's our top actually. Infiniti with its luxury. So this is Infiniti Essence. Let's go back to my presentation. Okay, let's start from here. Okay, let's start from here. As I said before, Infiniti is using the brand cooperation with some luxury brand, and also its communication strategy to the market is sponsorship. Infiniti is sponsoring the F1 race together with the Red Bull. So you can see in the F1 race over the world, you can see the Infiniti logo here, very obvious. And since F1 has a very wide and big audience, so every time the match starts, people will see Infiniti. So it's a very good communicating strategy for this brand. However, even though it is luxury, it is new, it is successful in the market so far, it has problems. Because Infiniti's engine is using V6 engine, and it's from Nissan. It's not specially designed for Infiniti cars. So it has some problem with the speed and the weight of the car. And especially in Asian markets, there was a calling back event. Around 2,000 Infiniti cars were calling back by the company because this is the CEO of the company, and he apologized to the public. And they redesigned the engine. They developed an engine which is called a V8, and successfully the new engine can fix the car. But however, the recalling problem damaged the brand's reputation very, very bad. Okay, the future trend of Infiniti, of the brand, is they want to make the car smarter and more luxury. As we saw in the video, the door of the car is automatically open, and so in this future trend, they want to make the car, everything is smart and automatic. The car can memorize your seat favor, they can memorize your temperature, like everything you prefer, and also they would like to cooperate more with the other luxury brands because they want to highlight its advantage, that is make the car very luxury. So in conclusion of my presentation, Infiniti car is new and luxury, but it is not that famous among customers. If it can adjust its price and make more efficient communication strategy to the public, it will be more popular among people. Okay, that's my presentation. Thank you for your time.